My back is aching, my bra too tight. You mad as hell that I shine so bright. My back is aching, my shot. Yeah, you know. That's right. Yeah. Hey Google, pause. I gotta do a voiceover thingy. This whole ass truth. Tell the whole damn truth. I really wish popular platitudes would tell the whole damn story. Sure, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. That last bit completely changes the meaning and makes it way more useful in real life. No wonder when I learned that the truth will set you free from the grasp of your greatest fears, it completely changed my life. I mean, I'd heard people say that bullshit all my life. Like, no one actually tells the whole bare ass truth. Like, honestly, they just don't. Yes, we're taught honesty, but it's like honesty with an asterisk as kids. But our parents would also like just lie to our faces every fucking day about the stupidest shit, like sex and Santa Claus. Not to mention, they'd force us to hide any emotion or interest they didn't like. What we learn from this is honesty asterisk, and that people like us much more when we hide certain parts of ourselves. It gets worse. Lying and hiding our true selves doesn't feel so bad at first, right? Like maybe it's a tummy grumble, maybe it's indigestion. So we grab some burners and some saltines, we play a few rounds of Mario Kart, watch some Hey Arnold, and then we just kind of move on. Now, though, we're older and decades into this practice with no free time, student loans bigger than our will to live, and it's harder to ignore and escape the anxiety, numbness, and constant nagging sensation that we're intrinsically flawed piles of unlovable garbage. Sure, we do our best, keeping it 100 though. We're all irritable, sad, and feel like we're slowly dying inside. All our relationships and life choices repeat the unhealthy cycles we grew up with, denying our true desires to make others happy, and accepting far less in emotional currency than we're worth. The truth is, we hate ourselves now more than ever. So, we self medicate unsuccessfully. Like our loving parents taught us, we smoke, fuck, fight, pray, work, deny, and play dead until the hovering dementor of misery takes a break or our lives. Sadly, our parents were wrong though. That's just not how emotions work. That's what they did, and they became fretful, authoritarian, cold, unpredictable, narcissistic, and disconnected from our suffering and the suffering of others. In truth, what happens is with each violation, dehumanization, humiliation, abuse, all the times we were left to cry until we couldn't feel anymore, the bullying coupled with all the helplessness, anger, resentment, anguish, confusion, fright, and panic we feel in those moments, that all stays with us. Much like the natural gases in the gut of a decomposing beached whale, when you don't get to vent your emotions, they build up inside you until you burst. But luckily, we can do better. Yeah. Without realizing it, our parents' asterisk laden definitions of honesty taught us that tiny, soul crushing compromises must be made to be loved. It also introduced our generation to an epidemic of emptiness, dissatisfaction, lack of direction, social anxiety, and fear that we're constantly fucking everything up. They lied to us, but they didn't mean to. In fact, they thought they knew what was best. Sadly, they also set us up to relive their shitty, unfulfilling lives because that's the only option they knew. Luckily for you, you're here listening to this, and that means that you have so many more options. You don't have to be numb and blank all the time. We can reconnect to the rush of rage, cringe of disdain, the flush of arousal, the tingle of anxiety, the simmer of contentment, and everything else that goes along with being human. We can be seen, heard, valued, and understood for who we really are. Weirdness intact. There's no amount of alcohol or sleep that'll make that happen. Instead, we must tell our whole, entire, bare-assed, all fucks given, soul cleansing, relationship ending truths about who we are and what has happened to us. Fuck what you heard. You're not alone or broken. Humans need shelter, food, water, air, and confirmation of our existence in order to survive. That last part is something many people think is optional, but they are woefully wrong. It's not optional to express ourselves. This is the core of what it means to feel safe, welcome, and at peace. I know all this because I speak from experience.